On the bot side, they might just take some damage onto this tower.
That conceal, they're just saying hi, right? They're not going to commit to it just yet because no one wants to go down. Oh, Joy Botch. Oh, okay. He's all right. He's showing he's all right. He's got the recalls out too. He's like, just kidding.
No.
There it is. I love that you can speak with the emotes, by the way. So now all this, once again, you don't want to go down before this next Lord. It looks like BTK also wants to fight for this one.
Oh! Watch for Shark. He's still keeping his distance. That's the perfect bush for a Lolita.
Yeah, perfect push there. And Best Player already bursted down there. You can see the speedy light wheel starting to come online for BTK. We were talking about it as we start moving later and later. This might be the last Lord for the side of Outplay. They need to maximize what they can do with it.
And right now, it feels like a 50-50, even though Outplay has a 2K gold lead. Zane does get stunned, Numi on blast, about to land. Zane in the midst of it. They try to change pace, but no, they're still on a Zane. He's down about 20. Everyone does get out of the room of manipulation, but Basic still finds Zane. Promise on top of Yato, taking him for a ride. Promise might go down here. It's 1-for-1 currently. Does BTK want to respond here? Best Player should be able to get this Lord. Still got to keep our eyes on ISO, 3-0 and 3. They might try to go for something.
Yeah, they might. I mean, great target focus by Outplay there because it took down the Retry to be able to go ahead and get that.
Joy Baj able to get the Divine Judgment. Numi on blast. Yato blasted away. In comes the concealed play. Joy Baj in a very bad spot. Will get stunned, taken out. It's 3 members of BTK down, and the Lord is coming. ISO!
Oh.
That's bad. This is rough. He has to use the speedy light wheel just to get away, and that's another utility gone.
Yeah, we were talking about this, baiting out some of those abilities, but here now it does feel like BTK, the pressure is on, and they are starting, they need to calm down, they need to be able to reset. This is where they're supposed to be shining. This is where they want to be in the game, but now a Luminous Lord barreling down the mid lane.
Tough situation to be in, familiar territory for BTK. Can they do it like they've done before? Holding on here, they gotta get away. Shark!
Not if that Numi on blast lands, luckily it doesn't. Mobazane able to move in, Best Player getting that grab onto them. BTK still defending, Lord down about 20%, should be able to melt it, but the inhibitor still goes down. BTK backs against the wall. Shark able to get stunned onto Mobazane there. They're trying to work their way onto this top inhibitor. OP doesn't want to give it up just yet, but I think this is the perfect time too.
Yeah, and we were talking about it earlier. ISO still deathless, 3-0-3. If they're gonna mount a comeback, it's gonna be on the back of ISO.
Oh, they're going in.
Does have that Numi on blast. I'm waiting for him to use it. They crack through another inhibitor. Basic able to secure it. Down to the bot side. OP making their rounds. That's 3 base turrets down. BTK, can they defy the odds?
Again, they've got to do it here. Almost 6K behind, no base turrets available. What is going to turn it around for them, right? This is one of the big things is, like you mentioned, Traxiato, does he land? Does he take that Nuno Blast? Does he take the real world manipulation? Which is going to work better for the situation, and all the while dodging these setups that Outplay is looking for here. It really comes down to even the conceal plays. Can they get a numbers advantage? That would be crucial for BTK to turn things around once again, but does OP even make that mistake? Their positioning has been on point so far. They're forcing BTK to stay together, to keep ISO farming and farming and farming up. He's already got the immortality. He has that flicker available to him, but once those are expended, once those are gone, is that follow-up there? Is it enough? And that's where it comes down to just a team effort for BTK.
And it's going to come down to not getting caught for BTK. I feel like when it comes to these clashes, especially at the 17-minute mark, if we're talking about a 5v5, I feel like that can be in BTK's favor. They just can't lose that early player to a bad rotation, to getting caught out there.
This is the thing. For Shark, we have something in the Philippines that's called sidestep Numen on blast. A caster over there, Manjin, he called it out, and that might be what happens here, because Shark did it earlier in the game, and if it happens, BTK is in trouble. Can they counterplay around that? That's Yato. So hopefully Yato is able to utilize the Numen blast he's holding on to now, because it's going to come down to that from both of them. This is crucial. Lord going to be worked on. Could possibly be the last one of this game number 7. Both teams taking it easy. T parking himself in the base there. Promise putting the pressure there. Might be looking to come from the back.
And right when he gets on top of Yato, OP wants to strike once again. Down comes real manipulation. Down goes Yato. Joybaj down about half health. They've closed in. The immortality pops. And Joybaj is out of here. It's 2 for 5. I mean, it's 2 for 0. 5 man on Outplay still stand. They might not even go for this Lord. They got a large wave of minions coming from the bottom. BTK has a bit of defense though.
As we've been seeing from Outplay, attacking from different angles, going to keep that pressure up on the base while they have best player down, taking this Lord, and this is going to keep the continual pressure onto BTK.
All right, all eyes on ISO. Can he make the play to save the day here? Basic focusing in onto the base. Nice petrified, but the Numion Blast is here. The flicker, the sidestep, the stun. Mobazane, immortality pops. Can he get away? No. Basic able to secure it. Promise does go down though. ISO, immortality pops. BTK defending with all they can. They're able to last another one, but in about 10 seconds, the Lord will be knocking on the door.
Valiant effort. BTK holds onto the base, but again, that was the 4 versus 5. The whole time, best player, he's like, you know, if you guys got it, you got it. If you don't, we got the Lord now. So there's no time for BTK to breathe. They have to recalibrate, let Mobazane get back alive and defend once again. They have no turrets here holding on in their base. BTK, question was, can they defy the odds? This is going to be it.
Yeah, it's do or die time. Luminous Lord looming into mid. 3 games apiece, and this is the one that decides it.
All right, it's all on ISO here, right? 3-0 before. We've been talking about him all game. Can he do something that really matters? And I mean really matters. They do melt down the Lord. They do it quickly. OP not going to be able to finish this just yet as long as BTK doesn't make any big mistakes.
Yep. Yato's also got the Numion Blast here. Again, he does not have the flicker available. Shark's going to have it in a little bit, so both sides pretty even here. They battle it out.
Moon drops down, the real manipulation. Maybe a little bit too early there. All BTK wants to do right now is clear these minions. They don't want the fight just yet. OP's gonna have to bring it to them. Best player dancing in, out. T up to the top side, trying to clear out these waves. Once again, BTK just needs to defend. OP backing off.
Here we go.
The dance.
The dance.
A much different engagement there at the base that we saw from OP. Very careful, very surgical back and forth there, making sure that they're not putting themselves in harm's way, because we know how BTK can be with a defense.
Finish. Shark looking for something. Numion Blast.
Oh!
Sidestep. Zane caught off T in the midst of it as well, but here comes Yato with a return. Not able to capitalize on it though. Promise does go down. BTK backing off. 1 for 0 trade. BTK able to hang in here.
Yeah, Naisu was talking about that sidestep. It came out there, shocked, surprised Zane, but still able to find a kill.
Sidestep, Numion Blast. That's how it goes.
He's the right in on him.
For any of the viewers that recognize that, that is a call from Van Gene, and now Shark is doing it. But T,
He's in a bad spot. Gonna get stunned up in the boss side. Should be able to get.
Oh no.
Has the immortality though, but still another big utility gone. Yato hunting for that Numion Blast right now. You can tell the way when he's stepping around. He's looking for an ult that matters. Lord getting brought down to about 70%. They're gonna keep this going. Best player looking for something. Joybaj as well. ISO holding the distance, but the thing is T has to stay in that bottom lane. He can't let anyone come in. He doesn't want to waste any time.
It's going to come down to this retribution battle if they continue this. Less than half health here. Mobazane versus best player. There's the conceal.
Ooh, Numion Blast return though. Yato looking for the stun. Mobazane still has control of the Lord Pit. It finally gets reset. Shark trying to bring it down. Doesn't land. Promise. Pulls on top of Mobazane here.
T.
Is finally leaving. Joybaj though. Wait. That's a lot of damage. Gonna go down here. And here comes the dragon. Gonna back him off. This could be this Lord for BTK. But watch what best player coming around the wall here. Shark as well with the bulwark. It's still a 50-50. Promise in the bush, trying to come into the backside. ISO there as well, but he doesn't have the speedy light wheel. Not going to be able to output too much damage just yet. Who's going to take this? Base player, best player, going to get pushed away. Shark very low as well. Forced to go back to base. ISO on the best player, but Basics on the base. They got to stop him. They got to stop him. Basic goes down. The stun. That's it. So close on the thread. That's how they live. Now it's still on the Lord. Promise trying to slow him down, but Zane won't let it happen. That's the first Lord of this game for BTK.
BTK coming back here on the side with minions at their crystal, able to pick up the Lord, and now the favor finally turning to them.
This was the question. Can BTK do it again? Defy the odds, and they're well on their way of doing it down the mid.
The Numion flicker, Yato makes the play. They're gonna try to close it in. Shark wants to return though. Joybotch, immortality pops. They don't have the minion just yet. They got two. ISO gonna lock in. Can he do it? 50%, 30. No, wait, two more hits. Just finish it. ISO can't quite do it, but that is it. They said 99.9%. Well, today BTK is 0.01.
The bloodthirsty Kings defying the odds. Game number 7 in the grand finals of NACT. What a series.
The emotion here in the HyperX Arena, you can see there the celebration by BTK against all odds. Not